Hi Scorpios, welcome to Preferher Tarot, where I love to see that you prefer me. We're about to hop into this reading for you guys. Remember that the readings are in general. All of the messages will not resonate with everyone, okay? So let's get right into this. Overall energy for the sign of Scorpio. Happy birthday, by the way. We have the Judgment card coming out for you guys. Making a decision, being called to make a decision, all right? Having the support of your spirit guides and ancestors around you in order to make this choice. You may have been indecisive, juggling in the past, or to a certain extent you are now, but you know it's time to make a choice, okay? Challenges. Any challenges for the sign of Scorpio? We have the Ace of Cups. We also have another card that's over here. We have the Page of Wands. I'm going to take them both. So the Ace of Cups and the Ace of and the Page of Wands, excuse me. There's an opportunity and love, okay, that's in your life right now, and maybe you're having a hard time accepting it or giving this love. Maybe you guys, some of you guys are having a hard time accepting yourselves, loving yourselves, appreciating yourselves, starting something new, being crafty, having a passion to go forth, to make this with making this decision also. It may have something to do with your finances, being a wife, being caring, helping others. But this could also have something to do with you receiving your equal share, okay? Let's move on. Matters of the heart for the sign of Scorpio. There you go with the Death card. Change and transformation. You're ready for a change. You want this change to happen. You're looking for an ending. You're looking for this rebirth. You're expecting this. Maybe with your birthday being here, or being in this being in your season, you are expecting, or you're making changes in your life for the better. That's what I feel. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, becoming more grounded. Let's get more messages. All right, any blockages towards true love and success for the sign of Scorpio? Any blockages? We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. So, I feel like you expect things to come towards you, right? You're seeing your ships come in. You want your ships to come in, but there may be some conflict. There may be some drama. There may be some haters. There may be some naysayers. Too many people involved. A lot of battling. The Lovers card. Could be a Gemini involved, but this could also be like a lot of drama within your relationship, or the choice to fight. Moving on. What needs Scorpio's focus and attention at the moment? What needs Scorpio's focus and attention at the moment? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Temperance card, and it was trying to come out in reverse, but it's in the upright. So some of you guys are losing patience, and Source is asking you to continue to have patience, okay? The Five of Wands is back at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me. So, continuing to work. Continuing to be balanced, becoming balanced between the masculine and feminine energy within you. Staying focused on whatever this is that you're looking for to come in towards you. Whatever. But there's a need to have patience, okay? Let's move on. How is Scorpio being seen? The Moon card, maybe afraid, or the need to face some fears, see through the illusions about a home, a family, your foundation, where you come from. The Six of Cups, something that you're building maybe. This could have something to do with your children, something from the past, someone from the past, reflecting, gaining a new perspective about something from the past. Or, yeah, this is someone maybe dealing with shadow work from your past, dealing with the shadow work, and it may have something to do with it may have everything to do with something that happened in your past while growing up, okay? Moving on. Advice for the sign of Scorpio. We have the Two of Swords Indecisiveness. Yeah. It's time to take off the blindfolders. It's time to see things clear and for what it is. The Six of Wands. Receiving a victory that you deserve. Receiving a recognition that you deserve. Victory after a battle. Putting up the fight in order to move forward. Don't give up. Let's move on. Most likely outcome if Scorpio follows the advice. We have the King of Pentacles falling out. All right. Bossing up. Bossing up. You being grounded. You knowing who you are. You knowing your worth. There may be a Capricorn towards Virgo energy around. I feel like you're going to be financially stable if that's what you're focused on and that's what you've been looking for. We have the Five of Wands here. Well, that's what everyone is looking for, right? But or you know what else? Maybe you've been expecting to be or trying to get to the point where you can provide for others, provide for another. Like if this is the masculine energy, trying to wanting to provide for their family, and this is that and the other. But this could also be like a feminine energy who's looking for their looking for a masculine energy to provide, to be there, to be able to help support their dreams or something like that. Okay. But because I instantly went to is self-care and self-love first, because one, loving themselves, that card from that deck, self-love makes you more attractive, you know. Becoming this person within yourself. So if this is a feminine energy, female or something like that I'm talking to, or whatever, feminine energy that I'm talking to, I should say that, you have to remember, if you want this energy, try to become this energy within yourself. And I know you can't, like, you can't boss up to this energy. Come on now. You can boss up there. But balance. It's about having a balance. Okay. Yeah. If you want this, you want the Four of Wands, right? You want this union. We want this foundation, something super stable and something stable and solid where if something shakes, it doesn't fall or fold, right? If you want that, you have to know your part, right? And allow the other person to play their role. There's a need for that balance. Yes, you focus, you being focused, you focusing on what you have going on what you can create, on what you can manifest on this playing field, on this earth. But at the same time, once again, balance. Having that allowing that give and take, allowing one to help, okay? Allowing another to help. You helping another. It doesn't necessarily have to be like that 50-50 situation. And when it comes down to like a business, yeah, that's fine. But when it comes down to this relationship, everyone has to play their part. Okay, whatever. Moving on, because I feel like I can't explain it better in this moment. I just want to move on. Clarify the Judgment card. We have the World card, closing out a cycle, learning lessons. Learning your lessons. It's time to make a decision to either, no, forget either. It's time to move on. Yeah. Talk about Judgment Day. Source has been judging us for sure lately. I feel for everyone. Everyone. It's like, which side are you on? Which side are you on? And it's time to go towards your calling, make a decision to close out a cycle, to accept what you've went through, to learn those lessons. Let bygones be bygones. Becoming more in tune with spirit, source, universe, the Hermit card. Let's move on. We're going to come back to it anyways. Yeah. Clarify the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands, please. The Ten of Pentacles, all right? That long-term empire legacy type of energy. The Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. It's time to close out a painful cycle. You're being called to take control of your life. Manifest this Emperor energy into your life, or whatever it is. Here, allowing something to tower out. Whether it's a way of thinking, doing, believing, I don't know what it is. But this is going to learning how to control one's emotions. Being emotionally mature. Being, I don't even know if this makes sense, being emotionally grounded. Let's move on. What's the Death card? Lies, deception. Seven of Swords. So this could be self-deception or accepting lies from others. Okay? The Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Coming together, family, friendships. Could be a third-party situation. Oh, yeah, you may be finding out about a third-party situation with the King of Swords here. And Three of Swords. Knowledge. No, look. Hold on, wait. This is the need to walk away from people, places, things that do not serve you, of course, but not necessarily from like a certain person or place. And I know, I feel like as if, I know it may seem like I just contradicting myself, but it could just be like some actions, behaviors, beliefs, thoughts that it's time to close out, to walk away from, to understand the lessons, right? To close out some type of karmic cycles that you may have found yourself constantly going through. Maybe may have found yourself in a situation where you like, why am I constantly going through this? Why am I constantly feeling this way? It's time to walk away from that behavior, that way of thinking, that way of seeing life. Okay, the Seven of Swords, it's time to close that out. It's time to go through this rebirth cycle and clear out the energy of deception and betrayal. Being deceived, deceiving others. Who's deceiving themselves though? You know who that's for. Well, the person who's listening, if you resonated that, and you resonated with that, that's for you. Anyways, clarify the Three of Wands. We have the High Priestess, following your intuition. Heard quiet as it's kept. So someone may be keeping something to themselves. Afraid, okay. Hidden fears, but I see this with the Moon card. Some hidden fears maybe about what you're building or what you're creating, or about your family, or about a relationship or whatever. The Devil card is at the bottom of the deck, you guys. The Devil card is at the bottom of the deck, but the Strength card is behind the Devil card. It's almost about taming that beast within, taming that low vibrational energy within, recognizing it for what it is, alchemizing. So transforming that dark energy into the light, right? It's time for someone to use their knowledge, their discernment about what they're look. Use your you have to understand that this mind right here, this is a weapon. It can be a weapon. I should say that. But we're manifestors, and this brain controlling our thoughts, what we say, what we speak. We have to take accountability. We have to be aware. This is about having that knowledge, being aware of what you're creating, about what you're manifesting into your life, and it may be this energy, and you're always feeling as if you have to battle it. And whether you succeed or not, it's almost as if you end up coming back around to that same situation, and it's time to take a different approach in order to close out that cycle and move on, right? All right. Let's move on. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles and the Temperance card. The Wheel of Fortune. This is what you need to focus on here. Staying focused on a task at hand, becoming balanced, being patient, knowing that you have the support of spirit source in the universe, God, the main creator, right? The one and only creator. Building, working on yourself, working on that mental, working on using it as a tool instead of a weapon. You see what I'm saying? Instead of like, you can use it to either destroy oneself or to be successful within oneself. Okay, and this is the turn of events of you staying focused on the task at hand, like I just said, whatever it is that you're being called to focus on, and not that negative stuff. We got to switch it towards the positive. If anyone has been thinking about being in that deceptive energy, right? It's time to switch that and allow things to change, allow things to turn, allow things to manifest. Clarify the Moon card and the Four of Wands. Allow those fortunate events to unfold. The Five of Swords. Arguments, bickering, back and forth, winning at all costs type of energy. It could be a fear of fighting. A fear of, that may be the shadow energy. So this is how you're being seen. The Three of Cups are coming together at the bottom of the deck to celebrate. Okay, it's as if there's a knowing that you want to be happy. There's a knowing that you want to be around loved ones. They want to be around you. He or she wants to be around you, but there's some type of hurt that's behind this energy also. And regardless of how much happiness is there, there's a need to take a leap of faith and walk away from, once again, this is what I was talking about, walk away from the people, places, things that do not serve you. And I really feel like this is more of a thought pattern, or yeah, the way of seeing life and what you're manifesting and what you're bringing into your life, what you're attracting, right? And it could all come from being in the survival mode type of energy. Feeling as if you have to always fight the energies, fight what's going on, instead of just allowing things to flow. So someone may be afraid that they won't be able to manifest the relationship, but it's because of the afraid to change. Someone is afraid to change because of the energy of being afraid to change, because maybe you feel as if you're not sure what the outcome will be if you switch that energy. And I'm not saying you have to change completely who you are, but once again, we do have to tweak ourselves. That is growing, that's learning, that's healing, right? In order to have this solid foundation. I feel like I just got myself thrown off track. I don't know how, but let's move on. Clarify the Two of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I kind of felt her. And she was like this. On top of this Two of Swords energy. So when someone feels a way about something, they're going to speak it. And this is almost as if someone is using no heart, no emotion in the situation. And that's why I felt from this Five of Swords. That survival mode type of energy, arguing, maybe bickering, because of maybe some fears of not having this Four of Wands energy of this union, or the fears of it not being the way a person expects it to be. I don't know, something like that. So that's where, yeah, because that's where the deception comes in. I see this Five of Swords and the Two of Swords up here. Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is already out here, right? Controlling of one's emotions with the King of Swords. Man, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That is your energy. Being emotionally uncontrolled. being happy and expressing your love. Expressing oneself in a more affectionate manner. Okay. Anyways, clarify the King of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords, self-imposed imprisonment, sideways, just like that Queen of Swords came out. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, waiting for something to grow, wondering if you should continue to invest in a situation. Okay, so this could have something to do with work. Here, someone was confused on if they should continue to invest in this career or investment career. If you should still stay in this career, or this is someone not sure about this Capricorn towards Virgo energy, someone who wasn't sure about their growth in a certain situation. But it's time to come out of this self-imposed imprisonment. That's what that's about. Coming out of the self-imposed imprisonment and waiting and allowing things to grow. It's time to letting something go. Yeah. It's time to let something go. With this Four of Pentacles behind the Seven of Pentacles. Someone may have been holding on too tightly and, yeah, afraid of something new. And I said something about that earlier too. But anyways, let's move on. Clarify the world. Excuse me. The Sun card. Peace, happiness, joy, clarity after realizing some type of truth. Leo energy. Make a decision. You end up making a decision to close out a cycle. You've learned your lessons. Now you're ready to go towards something new. That brings you a lot of happiness and peace to learn and to understand that after you make this decision, it was the right choice. Now it seems as if you're going to be at peace after you make that decision to just let it ride, to just close it out. Clarify the High Priestess. Six of Wands, victory after a battle. But it comes with the energy of not giving up, creating boundaries also. Creating boundaries. Blockages. Okay. So something could be a success, but like I was saying something about this earlier, about what you're manifesting, about how you think, the way you perceive some things. So there's a knowing that you will be successful, that there will be victory after a battle, but to a certain extent you're still kind of blocked off from this. You kind of, yeah, you're turned away, and it's almost as if that's where you still manifesting that negative energy, and it's time to continue. That's where we come into the to stay focused, being determined, being patient, and allowing things to turn, allowing source to make the changes, doing what you can instead of asking the questions of why, how, when, and where. You know what I'm saying? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles. So you started something new recently. You had an opportunity, an idea, a seed to plant. You've been waiting on it to grow. You wondered if it was going to bring you to this King of Pentacles energy. Abundant, wealthy. That's what Source is asking you to stay focused on this. Also, on this idea. You may just be at the beginning phase. Okay? Clarify the Sun card. We almost finished, you guys. If you're still here, thank you. We have the Eight of Cups, walking away from people, places, things that do not serve you. I've been saying that. On top of the Sun card, and you walk right into your happiness. It may have something to do with the full moon soon. Okay, so slow motion but for show motion, you guys, with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, making sure things are in order. So this is not only you making sure things are in order with the spirit source universe, your spirit guides are making sure things are in order for you. So have patience and be in control of your thoughts, feelings. Anyways, let's get a message from one of these oracle decks. We're just going to do the Oracle of 7 energies. What messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio? Message for the sign of Scorpio, please. I really hope you guys enjoy your birthday season. Message for the sign of Scorpio. So we have the birds of a feather. You know what else I'm getting with the death card and the 7 of swords? Some of you guys are just tired of the lies and deception. And it came across my mind earlier, but I really feel like that is more of self. I really feel like it's more of self. Okay, you probably are tired of someone else's lies, them lying to you, and this is that and the other. But anyways, let's move on. Birds of a feather. Body and soul is at the bottom of the deck. Here we go. Sharing, community, a sense of belonging, fellowship with like-hearted people, understanding the concept of we before me. Have you ever wondered how people naturally gravitate to one another and discover a surprising intimacy and connection? There is a kind of magnetic energy, like an invisible ray of light, that gently pulls people together to form something beautiful that can be shared. As in the saying, birds of a feather flock together. It comes from it comes from an instinctual need for belonging, you might say. We need community to survive, to thrive and grow. We humans are social creatures after all. None of us are meant to be. I said thrive and grow. Thrive and grow. Anyways, the concept of belonging is playing an important role in your life currently. Perhaps you recently found yourself in a group where you knew you were in the right place. Trust those strands of connection. For now is the time to thrive in the community. What you will find is a deeper and more expansive way of looking at the world by bearing yourself to others and sharing ideas, hopes, and dreams. However long you stay, here is this journey of beginning who you were meant to be. Connecting to community and participating in fellowship is the best thing for you right now. You will flourish as part of a network of like-minded and like-hearted people. Stick to what feels good and resonates with your heart as true. When you understand the value of this community, you will discover everything you're hoping for and much more than you're expecting. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I'm just going to leave it here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated. Leave your likes, shares, all of that good stuff. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.